Hi, welcome back to Black, White, and the Grays. I'm Kylie. I'm also recording this for the first time with my husband being home. It's embarrassing. What can you do? All right, we're going to take you on a quick tour of the redone part of the market garden. All right, so you walk in the gate. He's working at the camper, so he could just pop out. I told him if he did, whatever he did was going on the YouTube. So, okay. So our first row is doing pretty good. Our radishes are probably about to harvest. They're bulbing up. Let's see. Oh dear, let's get rid of these. All right, oh yeah, see? Which would be nice since I didn't have any bulbs in my little garden. Not a single radish came to bulb or whatever. Okay. So here should be this next. So we have lettuce mix from Johnny's and radishes, rainbow radishes also from Johnny's. And then we have Parisian market carrots and lettuce, more lettuce mix, lettuce mix probably only has another week or so until it's ready to harvest, which is awesome. This next row. Oh, last week I had mentioned the beets. I didn't think they were coming up. They totally are. Totally are. Except for the gold ones, but I'll get to that later. My kale, man, it's hard to see on camera because some of it is red, but it's coming up. And it's coming up all through here. It's going to be probably a few weeks before that's even close to being ready. We did so much work in the greenhouse this week. Well, I guess it wasn't that much work. It was like a day's worth. We got the shade cloth down with some cinder blocks. It's a wee bit hillbilly, but what can you do? And some baling twine, cinder blocks and baling twine. Hey, it works. It was blowing over all the time. And also I trellised about 48 tomatoes, so it's going up and down and up and down. And I was like, man, it kicked my butt. Trellising tomatoes. That's when you know you need to do more squats. I was telling my husband Trey, I was like, back in the day when I played volleyball, we did like 300 to 500 squats in a practice. Just fine and dandy. 30 just ain't the same as 18. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't the same. Okay, don't look back there. It's a work in progress. Here, same thing. Lettuce mix and radishes. This bed, I'm not happy with. The germination is very bad. I need to re-sow it, which is a pain in the butt. Actually, this whole lettuce mix, I haven't been 100% happy with. It comes from a good company, which is trustworthy, but the germination isn't as good as what I've experienced with Baker Creek or M.A. Gardner or shoot, even the stuff you can buy at Walmart or something, you know? Okay, the next bed is our strawberry bed, which is a wee bit lackluster. Here we go. Literally, I think only 2 strawberries came up, but I replanted the Parisian market carrots in here because they're like a 57. There's a deer over there eyeballing my garden. And I had to kick a bunny out of here. This is just the year of crazy pests. Anyway, so my carrots are coming up. Took them a while to germinate, as carrots do. They take a little while. That is my boys. They have a dirt pile. We probably will not remove it until they outgrow it. If we stay here that long. Who knows? I tend to move a lot. We've lived here, this is our 5th year here. This is the longest I've ever lived anywhere in my entire life. 5 years. It's kind of cool because it's my own home. We own it. So 5 years, one home. Not too shabby. Garlic. I harvested garlic scapes for the first time ever. And I made this really good garlic scape butter, which was so good. It was so good. Okay, the onions. I had told you about that, the spooning thing, I don't know, last week or something. Okay, well, I wish I probably should. If I was more technological, I would give you a side-by-side comparison from this week to last week, but they're way bigger. Also, you can notice the tops. I chopped the tops. I read somewhere that you chop the tops off when they start to fall over, the bulbs, it encourages them to get bigger. So I did that on some. We'll see how it goes. Last year, mine were just all over the place, just fell over. So, and the bulbs weren't very big. So I'm learning here, people. Hopefully these get big. Also, alliums, which are leeks, onions, shallots, garlic. They're heavy feeders, and I didn't know that before. They want fertilizer and a lot of it. The beets that I was scared weren't germinating, they are, which is awesome. Except for the gold ones. Hey, nope. They are. They just are slow, which is okay. But they're coming up. That's the first one I've seen. And then the onions, the spring onions and Parisian market carrots are doing so good. I'm so impressed. So this week, about to wrap this up here with the tour, but I wanted to talk about this because such a shame. We got 3 frosts in a row. June, the last day of June, July 1st, 2nd. What's today? Today's the 3rd. So we got a frost last night and the 2 nights before. So my potatoes, you see all that, anything that wasn't covered, but then you look under there and it's green again. So I think they'll bounce back. Well, I know they will, but the whole bed is like that. The whole bed is just frost topped, bitten, and also planted ornamental squashes, which was a risk, but I was told to give it a whirl. So I did. They all died. They all died. All right, well, maybe I'll give you a quick peek in the greenhouse because I can't help myself. It's gonna be dark in here though. Okay. Everybody's stressed. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks a lot for coming along for this quick garden tour. The majority of everything that we've had to redone twice is doing good. And if it's not, I'm gonna re-sow it again thicker. So anyway, thanks again for coming along. I'll see you next week. Bye guys. I'm gonna wrap this up here tonight. One last thing, we had 3 frosts in a row this week. That's about all you'll get of him. You're distracting me. We had 3 frosts, and one was very unexpected, and it took out all my ornamental squashes, and it nipped a lot of my potatoes. The new growth is coming up. They will come back. It's just gonna take them a bit. I don't know what he's doing. They will come back. They just will be stunted. What can you do? It wasn't supposed to freeze, but it did. And then it did 3 more times. 2 more times. 3 total. But thanks for coming along with us tonight, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another tour. Maybe I'll take you inside the greenhouse then. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up here tonight. What are you doing? Nobody can see you.